Hello and welcome to my Tempest Rising Dynasty Insane Playthrough Episode 1. As you can see, I have 3 files, so I will be deleting one. Now I have a new file. I deleted the file that was my no points run. As you can see, I've already done the game on Insane. So, let us go and start with the first mission.
Our new Major General. Congratulations. Your work in the field speaks for itself. Impressive. Very impressive. You may call me Alex. We have a lot of work to do. For too long, we have been idle, as GDF lays claim to the tempest that is rightfully ours. Our birthright. This responsibility fell to me. And with every fiber of my being, I swore that I would lead our people towards the destiny that my father had envisioned. I will make him proud. Our destiny begins today. Our future will be incandescent, and you will have the honor of lighting the touch paper. Don't stand too close.
Yeah, wouldn't want to get burned.
Yes, I have your signal, General. It is good to see you. My name is Lieutenant Melnick. I will be working with you as your intelligence officer for your missions. Command is upping requirements for tempest harvesting. You will be reclaiming tempest from dynasty soil in the Balkans, currently under the control of GDF. A storm is brewing, General. Stand by. I'm connecting your terminal to our command systems. While I get the uplink online, if you have any questions for me, I'd be happy to help.
Well, let's go and ask some questions, but it's rather cool that we become a Major General when we haven't done anything in the game as of yet. I mean, we just got promoted. So, let's go and see what we can go and steal from the Tempest. But first, some questions.
In terms of numbers, anything between a token presence and a fully operational combat-ready base. Nothing you can't handle, I hope. Our satellite images of this area are outdated, but we know GDF are still crawling around on what used to be Dynasty territory. The so-called Defense Force has been annexing Dynasty land for decades. They may have a tech advantage. Well, at least they think they do. But they lack an understanding and appreciation of the Tempest itself. To them, it's just a resource. It is a gift.
Well, by using it as a resource, they also decided to go and say we can use it as a bomb. But we don't really do that. Those things would be useful, you know?
Ah, yes. This'll be your first mission deploying our Tempest rigs, correct? I think you'll appreciate their utility. While GDF still uses stationary refineries, our mobile rig platforms refine the fluid harvested from Tempest pods on the move. We have almost 200 rigs presently deployed across Eastern Europe. The more radiation, the better the Tempest grows. The pod fluid is widely used as an energy source. Fossil fuels don't even come close in fuel efficiency. It's easy to harvest as well, providing you're properly insulated, of course. I hear the lab coats are researching possible uses for vines themselves. That way, nothing is wasted.
Well, I guess that would be useful if we could use more of the Tempest.
We have an old base in this area. It was abandoned when GDF tried to push through and take the Adriatic. If you can get it back online, it'll go a long way to helping you establish a foothold. Also, remember that the locals used to live under the Dynasty's flag. And the Dynasty takes care of its own. Ask them how they feel about GDF stomping around on their lands.
Well, I can't really ask them, but guess we'll see what happens with them.
Understood. All right. I have you in my system. Your task is simple. Get in, gather the Tempest, and get out. Good luck, General.
Oh, thank you. So, doctrinate and army are things we don't really need and we haven't done any missions, so
GDF has encroached on our lands for too long. They have taken one of our bases and are harvesting the tempest that is rightfully ours. Use technicians to recapture our base, reactivate the tempest rig, harvest all that you can, then escort the rig to the lake. Reclaim the tempest, General. GDF will burn another day. The tempest is all that matters.
I really do like sort of like the way that this map looks, because I get a really like older Command and Conquer feel. I mean, when I'm saying older, I mean like Red Alert or the original Command and Conquer Tiberian Dawn. Ooh. And there's like tower in the background from the war. I really love the way that it looks and feels, you know? Ah, harvester. It's amazing like how big this thing is supposed to be. Like you can easily see it crushing a soldier. Now we can see them with infrared. Little thingy on the chest, little gem there. See that? I love that detail so much. They also have swords. What? I never noticed them having swords.
Battle command uplink initializing.
I will be watching this one once and then at some point a second point for another reason.
Rifle loaded.
So we have the Dynasty Guard.
GDF holds our former base to the west. Reclaim it and get the rig back online. You'll be assisted by Pythia. Keep an eye on your radar for important pings. Command's all yours, General.
Gun ready. Affirmative.
So the Dynasty Guard is, well, pretty much useless, sadly enough.
March.
They do have some interesting things, such as... I don't even know if they have it here. Right now they don't, apparently. Yeah, and by destroying the barrel, you destroy the cannon. But, and you also go and get the experience on whoever destroyed the barrel, so...
Affirmative. March.
What's it?
Yes, General.
Stop
Order
this.
received.
Also, you can kind of stop this nonsense by pressing
Awaiting
G.
orders. Of course, General. Understood. Dynasty Guard. Infantry reporting. Awaiting orders.
And they can't shoot us because we have high ground, and they don't.
Taking aim.
It does make me kind of feel weird that before they could shoot us, but I guess from here they did have high ground vision, because they probably have efficient range. Oh, great, have it.
General, GDF is destroying the bridges to cut off our reinforcements. There's a hostile garrison between your units and the nearby village. Proceed with caution. You can use your igniter core to clear out infantry from enemy structures, or look for an easier way into the village. Clearing the village of any GDF presence could win us the favor of local militia groups.
We're just going to go and find a alternate way. But as I was trying to say, the Dynasty Guard isn't, sadly enough, that good.
GDF spotted. Flamethrowers. It's barbecue time.
Indeed. And this is kind of useful about the flamethrower. They can burn infantry outside of units. But that's only garrison structures and not everything else.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Reinforcements standing by. The base is near.
Yes, the base is indeed near. But yeah, the Dynasty Guard doesn't have too much going for it. Not damage, not DPS, not tankiness.
It's the Dynasty. They've come back for us. Everyone ready up. Militia, the Dynasty are here. It's our time. Push GDF out of our land.
Dynasty Guard. What's the word?
Missile troopers fire anti-armor rockets. They are slow, but can be ordered to sprint short distances.
Well, I guess I didn't burn out that one completely. And this is one of the most fun fights because of, well, how many losses you can very quickly rack up.
Confirmed, General.
But yeah, the Flamer is pretty good.
Moving out.
Or at least from time to time, he has pretty good defenses.
Missile trooper.
And then in return for having pretty good defenses,
Yeah, we're at the base. Protect
he has
the rig.
pretty nice offensive. The thing is, he's very, very expensive.
General, technician
Holy!
here, ready to recover tempest rig.
On the lookout.
Holy! What killed him so fast?
Technician.
Yeah.
Training.
Oh, so you don't have to go and worry about money, luckily.
Yes, General.
That is one of the good parts about this.
I'll be there.
Picking you up.
Flamethrower.
Or, well, you don't have to worry about money.
Yes, sir. All right.
Wait.
Rifle.
God, I gave my
Unit
Havocs
ready.
probably some orders, and because I gave my Havocs some orders,
Received and understood.
they did not, whatchamacallit,
Relocating them. General.
they did not push out all the infantry,
Launcher here.
though I probably had less troops than I was originally supposed to have here. Alright,
Yes.
great.
Off and on again. Hello? Wiring up.
So yeah, no need to go and repair it with money, you can repair it with technicians. Also, cool part about the technician is that,
We got.
or
What's the
technician,
order?
the Havoc,
Unit
is that if you
ready.
put infantry in it, they will slowly heal over time.
Awaiting orders.
It's about, well, what?
Yes, General.
It's about a
Unit ready.
crappy amount of HP, but you have to remember, troops at full strength are better than troops at half strength.
Insufficient funds. Cancelled.
Whatever you need.
It is kind of funny that you do have the 250, but the game's like, nah, you don't have it.
Report.
Engine running.
Okay. General.
Rocket standing by.
Yeah, the game wasn't really built
Get
for
that new HQ.
that you
Shifting weapon.
have multiple technicians, I guess, with the same objective marker.
Affirmative.
Guess they're put in by hand.
Give me the word. Getting to position. On my way.
Training.
Bring it down.
Goodbye.
Target acknowledged.
Hitting the roll.
Fire.
Insufficient funds.
Where are we going? Well, this is something you just sadly enough have to know in this game, because there's a bonus objective here. And the game doesn't really tell you about it, because they're hidden.
Getting to position.
And so the first time I played this mission, I sadly enough missed it.
Unit ready.
Because, well, I didn't know it was here.
Technician.
And then the secondary time I think I did this mission, I had to struggle through it.
General. Your orders. Hold them down.
Yes.
Unit ready.
Holy! Burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him.
Target acknowledged. Fire.
Oh, this. Her name's Pointy.
Well, you can just outrange him with Havocs, the turret.
Training.
Still, jeez.
I'll get there.
I'm getting a lot of losses here.
GDF are fortifying the most direct route north. Enemy airpads have been located. Destroy them to deny GDF air superiority.
Standing by for orders.
Now, you kind of want to just go and take everything back except your Havocs and then use them
Yes, General.
to blast the aircraft. Because the aircraft has riot rockets which will stop infantry from firing at all.
Getting to position.
And, well, you kind of can just go and shoot from here, the barrels,
Excelmo. On the alert.
and then the aircraft themselves as well.
Hitting the roll.
And by doing this, apparently you also go and stop aircraft from bombing you later on in the mission.
Blow it up.
Yeah.
Light it up. Shifting weapon.
Ready.
So it's
All clear.
pretty interesting, I would say.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Fire.
Get back.
Let's
Get
go.
back further. I don't want you to die unnecessarily, please.
Want me to place a rocket
So
somewhere?
yeah, you could just go and blast this from up here in the safety.
Launcher.
And if normally speaking you don't do stupid things as I did with the Havocs, you actually will have 4 better than 3.
Getting to position.
So you'll have a bit more firepower.
Unit ready.
Because unlike, well, I would say the Dynasty Guard or the Incinerator, the Havoc is actually pretty
Unit
good.
ready.
Yes, General.
Yeah.
What's the word?
Flamer,
Your orders.
Flamer.
Order.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
I obey.
This is something cool I thought about with this faction.
Yes.
Watching for move. On the lookout.
Crispy enemies on the way.
Rockets ready.
Secondary objective accomplished.
Oh, somehow we destroyed the enemy air pad. Oh.
Unit lost.
Technician. Yes,
Oh,
General.
I guess the enemy
Reinforcements have
build up a lot of riot in the midst of it. Come on.
No problem.
Also, as you can see, we're fighting more or less a bit of an unfair match. Our units are all just, well, as they are now, basically. But our enemy has this little thingy next to it, which is a 2-star veteran. This is one of the, well, negatives you get for playing on Insane.
Moving over.
So yeah. If you play on Insane,
ready.
that's one of the things. Also, that's more or less how high ground vision just worked, as you can see.
Unit ready.
Missile.
No, all of you play a bit nicer, please.
Received and understood.
Now you go steal that
The
from
way
me.
you think.
Yes, thank you. So, we can take out the enemy power here. We can take care of the enemy silos here.
I understand. No problem.
And we can also go and take care of the enemy other harvester.
Building captured.
Because why
Received
not?
and understood.
Training.
Now the mission is to go and harvest Tempest, but
Awaiting
the thing that I personally find funny about this mission is that
Unit ready.
it's not actually your mission objective. Oops, I just realized that there were flaming barrels and my accelerators were in front of them.
Received and understood.
Let's go.
Unit ready.
Fire service. At once. Fueled and ready.
Unit ready.
Yeah, it's a really cool game. If you have not played this, I would definitely advise you playing this game.
Unit ready.
A lot of fun, a lot of interesting units.
Rockets ready. What have we got?
You can also do, well, semi-interesting tactics, and sometimes you can do really interesting tactics,
Flamethrower.
such as the flamethrower drop that I just did.
Okay.
Picking you up.
The technician or engineers, if you put those into the havocs you have here, they will also go and heal over time.
Yes, General.
Unit ready. Training.
Rockets
The reason why I'm only really building rocket troopers is because,
Unit
well, Dynasty guards aren't that good, and incinerators have to get, sadly enough, a bit too close to their target. So we might as well just build a crap ton of, well, missile troopers who are actually kind of good.
General.
Unit ready.
Blast a hole in the wall, please, so we can go and move on.
Unit is under attack.
Ah yeah, Tempest. They drove to Tempest and they got problems because of it. It builds up between 1 and 5 stacks, and when you have 5 stacks, well, not every unit this works on, but
awaiting orders.
if a unit gets 5 stacks,
Training.
then in return it's going to go and take a lot of damage over time. I don't really know if it's based on anything, and next to a lot of damage over time, it's also cannot fire. But that's only for units that can go and get Tempest overcharged.
Gun ready.
Not all units can get Tempest overcharged. Yeah, the opponent will keep on spawning units there for free, so...
Yes, General. Get it. Equipment
Our
ready.
base is under attack.
I understand.
So yeah, I'm not gonna go and care about that harvester anymore. That harvester can die for all I care.
Technician.
Our
It
base
did
is
its
under
job
attack.
for getting me a bit of money.
Building captured.
Rig online. Let's get to work.
Good work, General. Guard the rig while it gathers the Tempest, and use the credits to train more infantry.
Our base is under attack.
Confirmed, General.
Oh, a red marker. That means an enemy plane is coming here, which you can shoot down and deny a lot of the reinforcements.
Is under attack.
So,
On my way.
during this stage, the enemy will spawn in a shit ton of tropes, so
Received.
please be ready. Also, if you did not
Is under attack.
clear this,
Yes, Command.
you may actually go and have it a bit harder because some enemies, well, from before will also keep on attacking.
Unit is under attack.
What about the tempest? Stand by to receive.
Getting to position.
Yeah, we just run them over with vehicles because it's fun. Also,
Unit ready.
the first time somehow I played this mission, I decided to go and say, yeah, I'm not gonna go and spend my tempest. I'm not going to spend my tempest because that's how I was thinking it was going to be. And that was not the case. But then the nasty part about this game is that there's 2 other missions where that is the case.
Unit ready.
I was used to Command and Conquer nastiness where it's like, half is the tempest. You may not spend any of it. Jeez.
Of course.
All my incinerators started to die because they had very low HP.
To position.
Well,
Unit ready.
also look at our money. We have more money than we can actually produce out.
Unit ready.
Ah, what do we actually need for that in terms of tech? Oh, we don't have enough total power. So it's the radar.
General.
Wait.
Uncancelled.
Yeah, if you do that, this is a bit of a problem, but I think it's also a skill issue mainly. Wait, you can actually do that? You can actually use disruption mode here? If you sell off the radar? Or the flame turret?
Check. Report.
Unit ready.
Huh.
Engine running.
Is that you, HQ?
Unit ready.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yes.
Yeah, the first time I played this mission, I decided not to go and use any credits. But I was also playing on hard, so...
Unit ready.
Also, one of the things the Dynasty Guard has would be very nice during this moment.
Ready.
General. Shifting weapon. Blow it up.
And basically what that would be is its grenade. If you have a battalion, the Dynasty Guard will go and have grenades. And these grenades will do, well, cannon damage, which is pretty good against vehicles.
You've got the Tempest. There's more in the area, but GTF are calling for reinforcements. Get out while you can. There's a lake to the north. Pack up the rig and escort it there. Your technicians can repair vehicles as you go. Oh, and sell the other buildings. Leave them nothing.
Okay then. Yeah,
Unit ready.
this is our plane because it's red and it's a green marker.
On the sky.
Sometimes
Units have arrived.
it does change a bit than, well, what I just said.
Cancelled.
Oh, tempest rig.
Unit is under attack.
Check. Report.
So, let us go with the Tempest rig in hand, selling all of our structures because why not?
Confirmed, General.
You can build an even bigger army if you want to, but
Confirmed, General. On my way.
I don't need to. Also, my other harvester is just going to go and continue onward.
On the alert.
Huh.
Launching. Technician.
Oh yeah. You're too far behind now. Move it.
Standing by for order.
By the way, the Tempest rig can also be used to go and crush enemy vehicles, which is kind of cool.
Target acknowledged. Blow it
Oh
up.
boy.
Dynasty gun. Open fire.
Unit is under attack.
Rockets ready. Getting to position.
Are there a lot of enemies on this mission though? I just realized. Okay.
Shifting weapon. On my way. Received.
With them.
Bring it
Now, as you could also see,
launcher here.
your units get a bit of a slowdown if they if they crush infantry or vehicles. So
Target acknowledged. Light it up. Launching. Blow it up.
Loud and clear.
Is that you, HQ? Foreman reporting. Confirmed, General. Fire. Give me the word. Infantry reporting. Taking aim.
the amount of near-death soldiers, the amount of problems. Let's go and check out their power plants as well. And we're almost away from here.
Missile trooper.
Backing you up.
You drop off your engineer,
Acknowledged.
Technician.
and you get it.
General. Where's the job?
I don't know. I don't know what the job is. Well, actually I do, but it's going to take us some time to go and get there.
Ready, waiting. Target acknowledged.
Yeah, more power plants of the enemy.
Shifting weapon.
Or power gone. So, that there. This thing here is grenade turret. It is a big ass threat to your infantry units if they're close and bunched together, which mainly happens when you give them attack moves with large armies, so
Getting to position.
it can be very, very bad for you to go and, well, basically attack
Getting
them.
to position. Confirmed, General.
Now, that was the first mission of the Dynasty campaign.
As soon as I can.
Pretty nice army here, I guess.
Primary objective accomplished.
Well, we went from...
Rig secured. Well done, General. Let's get your troops out of there.
We went from 102 to 89 supply at some point. Jeez. Well, let us go and see how the mission went. My losses are immense. 75 units lost. Holy sh... So we lost 24 Dynasty Guards. We lost 25 Incinerators. Which together is 49. And then we lost 4 Havocs. I know I lost 1, but I guess the other ones were in the cutscene. And we lost 1 militia, and we lost 3 technicians. And the technician was used to capture a thing, and for the rest, I guess I just lost them on the field somehow. So yeah, that was the first mission. Havocs, as you can see, are very, very powerful. As well as missile troopers. But that's also because I spammed the missile troopers a lot. What was the enemy's greatest unit? So they lost a crap ton of field scouts. Not really. They did some damage. Sentinels also did pretty well. Hunter tank. Yeah. And then the grid in the air. Well, I was thinking he would do better. So they killed 47. That means there's a 7 difference somehow. Okay. Well, 1 kill by the Peacekeeper. Mainly during the cutscene. Drone operators did damage, but no kills. So the neutral player lost that. So we don't actually have a Dynasty ally, so basically the troops we lost at the start are 100% ours during the cutscenes. Oh, let us go and see what Mission 2 has to offer, shall we? So first, Doctrinate. I like to go down this tree because it is the tanky, more powerful tree with better specialists, better health for vehicles, better health for infantry, veterancy, more power for, well, units with ammo, porcupine matchstick, tempesty demo. They take reduced damage while it's active, actually making these units extremely powerful, and most of the damage they take you can heal off. So yeah, this is just a very good tree to go through. And then for this one as well, and this one, I would say the lower tree. And then for the rest, it's kind of like, yeah. Well, this one, this is only really good, I would say, and the rest is all like kind of like mash. So, Armory. Reliability systems. I would advise this one 100% of the time. Because it's just that freaking good. And then for this mission, we'll also go and just take napalm. Which I can't always advise, but sometimes it can be good. So, what is the briefing?
Welcome back, General. Command is pleased with your work. The tempest you harvested will go a long way to fueling our cause. If you're going to be out there on the front lines, you should know more about it. The tempest is more than a resource. That's how GDF sees it. But they are short-sighted. It is true power for everyone. Power that anyone can have. It came to us in our time of need. That's what our dynasty was founded upon.
Hey, long live the Tempest, but we didn't really learn a lot about the Tempest other than that it's a great thing. We should go and like it, which to me sounds like propaganda. But it's our propaganda. So I agree with it because I have a Dynasty hat on. So, where does the Tempest come from?
The Tempest is the birthright of our dynasty. The radiation that saturates our lands after the Great War makes it the perfect environment for the vines to grow. They start underground in the upper crust, growing straight out of solid rock. But our scientists have yet to find a termination point. It's not like the vines are all connected somewhere. They just start growing. It's as if the seeds were there all along, and the fallout was all they needed to grow. But that doesn't make sense. The Tempest grows even where there is no radiation, just at a significantly reduced rate. 10 years in, and even with everything we can do with it, we still have so many unanswered questions.
That really does make you question sort of like this world and what is happening. As well as like, it's like the seeds were just there and the radiation was to go and pop it up, which is something we get to go and learn from in this campaign a bit later.
Simple. The Tempest is energy. Energy is money. It came to us. It grows on our land from our irrigated soil, cleansing it and providing us with clean energy with which to rebuild. The people almost lost everything to that fool's war, but we were blessed with this one gift. The GTF machine hungers for more fuel as it continues to expand across the globe.
Yeah, but so would we.
While the biologists are all squabbling over how to classify the organism, if it can even be called that, it's the pod juice you need to know about. The fluid inside possesses what should be impossible qualities. The quantity of energy it somehow stores is astonishing. That's why you see the electric charges around the vines. And why you don't want to drive unshielded vehicles through Tempest patches. We've mostly converted to Tempest power across the board. And I've heard the R&D teams are working on all sorts of fun stuff. I'll keep you posted, shall I?
It is somewhat funny though that we don't actually have a Tempest and that we could go and use the Tempest for power. That would be kind of cool to go and temporarily use your money to go and power your base. Rather than going to low power mode, I guess. But we don't really do that. Well. No further questions.
Understood. Let's get you back out there. Got something a little different for you, General. A naval GDF task force is a little off course. They seem to have gotten lost in the Black Sea and ended up deep in Dynasty territory. I suppose that's what happens when their scopes can't find half of our bases. That being said, they've brought enough firepower to establish a small foothold. If I may make a recommendation, perhaps you should give them a map when you turn them out of our base. Good luck, General.
I do find this mission briefing, well, rather interesting. Because it's very, very different, sadly enough. Because this mission briefing tells you, oh, they found themselves in Dynasty territory, but here, this is GDF territory. And then when we listen to the briefing...
A GDF naval sortie have captured one of our bases by the Black Sea. A VIP stationed at this base guarantees he possesses information worth mounting a rescue mission. Reclaim the base and the Tempest, and secure the VIP. We will deny GDF intel at least, but if it is of no value to the Dynasty, you are authorized to deal with our VIP yourself.
And now, all of a sudden, we're doing a VIP rescue mission. And they talk about a naval force, but I haven't seen a single ship on this mission. It's not hating, it's more sort of that... I really felt like I was a World War II soldier from the Russian side, where you have this command where it's like, we need artillery, we're going to be wiped out without artillery. Okay, fine, I'll give it over to that command. Hard command, the soldiers are pushing rather well, but they could really use some artillery. Could you send them some? Okay, I'll give it through to even higher command. The soldiers are doing great on the battlefield. They don't need artillery at all. That's kind of how I feel in this situation, where it's like, I'm just being lied to and lied to. But yeah, let's go and see what the mission has to offer itself then. World. Tempest finds powerful tempest. A GDF helicopter. Drone operator. Prisoner, grenadier, and 2 field scouts. A riot van. Nobody can see me because I have a red helmet on. At least it's better than green. We will bring our boar tanks. We shall crush you with them. Painted in hidden red.
Battle command uplink.
The dynasty are here! Mind the bridge! Fall back!
Oh, don't mind the bridge.
I got him.
No, don't go for it. Oh, you fool.
They've placed anti-tank mines on the bridge. If you cover us, we can disarm them.
Yes, that would be nice. But first, let's go and get some mines of our own.
Moving in.
Let's go and put our soldiers in position.
General, Pythia has intel on an informant who was stationed here when GDF attacked. We cannot allow GDF to take him. Reclaim the base and secure the VIP.
And now all of a sudden we have to go and deal with an informant. We did kind of hear it with the previous briefing, but still.
Disarming. Moving out.
And so now we're disarming mines, which don't affect infantry.
Secondary objective accomplished.
And look at that.
Die, dynasty scum!
Oh boy. So, infantry soldiers here, havocs there. By placing mines here and there, you can go and damage them, if not instantly kill them.
Report.
So, now we have the lovely boar tank. The boar tank is, well, as I like to call it mainly, as well as during the GDF campaign, the boring tank.
Received and understood.
It has short range, it has decent firepower, it has very good defenses, which, because of reliable armor, it has even better, but for the rest it has nothing.
Was captured around here. Looks like it may have been taken south. It could be valuable to keep our tanks in working order.
Well, we'll go and steal it if we can. Hello there.
Fire service. Light it up. I'll get there. Brace for recoil. Fuel and ready. Technician.
I would advise just taking care of these guys a bit earlier.
Contain target. She's been good. Take your position.
Without reliable armor here, you will go and have a lot of problems, I would say.
Awaiting orders.
Because the boar tank, normally speaking, because of balance reasons, has 0 cannon armor. And until you either get to veteran C1, it will go and have, well, 0 cannon armor. But now, because it became veteran, because we have reliable systems, and this game is like, well, you can only really have positives. It's now powerful enough to go and deal with everything. Also, let's go and run over these scrubs. It's a lot easier. So, having reliable systems makes the boar tank extremely tanky. And actually makes it useful in my eyes. Because in terms of damage dealing, you're far better off with a Havoc. I think it's a very nice and simple unit, but...
The salvage van repairs nearby vehicles while stationary. It can be permanently deployed into a salvage center for increased repair range and build radius.
It is a very nice and simple tank, but at the same time it's kind of therefore boring in my eyes. It really makes it feel like it doesn't have a lot of strategic depth other than put it in the front, make sure it's the first target, and repair it. You know? And that's kind of like, to me personally, the tactical limitations of the board tank. Now.
Prisoner secured. Let's move.
VIP sighted.
If you're in a better position than I am, you can also go and place mines. And you can go and hit this thing even harder. I don't know if you can kill it. I have seen with mines that you can go and kill like 90% of its HP or something dumb. But that is the final objective. But all damage we do to it right now is, well...
It's the dynasty! Defend the base!
It's going to go and be a waste, sadly enough, though.
Take him out.
So, this is kind of why we have the flame. It deals extra damage to vehicles.
Rifle loaded.
So...
Infantry reporting.
So, what you can kind of do with this mission is put this one on G, put these ones on G,
Getting to position.
and now what you basically have is a near impenetrable fortress in terms of power.
Yes.
Your opponent can't really see you, and, well, they're going to go and be healed so much that it doesn't really matter. And... Oh, no, don't deploy. Because then I cannot undeploy him. Also, they said you could build radius from it, which is nice, but... And it gets a turret.
General, I routed the Tempest rig to your location. All Tempest you see is yours. Deploy it in your base to start harvesting.
Yeah.
General, construct the power plant to keep our base power in the green.
Yes, I already have the power plant.
Our power plants keep base structures online and provide a large construction footprint. Now, construct a machine shop near a power plant and we can put distribution mode to work.
Kind of the thing I showed you during the last mission. Also, the Dynasty has plans. What I will mainly be using is the Marshall Plan and the Security Plan, because the Security Plan allows things to be constructed faster and 10% cheaper.
Excellent. Now we just need to build a radar station and we can locate the spy. Our machine shops are the workhorse of the Dynasty army. With multiple machine shops enhanced by our power plant's distribution mode, we vastly outproduce the enemy.
Missile trooper.
Constructing.
Now, let's go and put...
Oh yes, power distribution mode. I almost forgot. Try it out and watch the sparks fly.
If you do it a bit too early, it doesn't
Yes,
count.
fully charged. With this power, our production buildings go into overdrive. However, it comes with small fire risk.
Yeah, this is a rather useful defense here.
Insufficient funds.
Also, because I have this one on G, it can no longer move, which is one of the best things about it. It basically means your units won't be idiots. In return, sadly enough, for your troops no longer being idiots, your troops can also not push each other to the side.
Your orders. At once.
Yeah, the distribution mode isn't that useful.
Construction complete.
The plans of the Dynasty can be very, very useful. And because being 10% cheaper with everything is very nice, while also building a bit quicker. And then the Marshall plans give you 10% attack speed.
Construction complete.
And apparently resistances to explosive and rocket, which... What the hell?
General.
So yeah, the Marshall plan is if you have a large army and you want more power. The strategy plan is for if you want to go and build faster as well as cheaper. And the final plan is to go and make harvesters faster and allow things to be built faster. Which is kind of like, Tempest rigs and harvesters move faster. Construction yards
complete.
build faster. So it's like, hooray! So...
New construction options.
We've traced the VIP to a GDF stronghold in the south. It looks like they're preparing to evacuate. We can't lose the informant.
Well, luckily for us, it will take some time before they finally move him, and by that I mean it takes forever. They will only move in when you get close. So you have all the time in the world to build an army of, well, I would say boar tanks and havocs and maybe some incinerators if you want to go crazy. Sadly enough, your incinerators will most likely die. And if you don't bring, well, technicians or salvage vans, so will your boar and havocs. So, yeah. I believe that the Dynasty is a lot more simple brute force compared to GDF. GDF has a lot of, like, small tactical advantages, I would say. A lot of strategies you can use with units, and then Dynasty's like, we have this boring tank that just has good defensive stats. We have this vehicle that deals a crap ton of damage with its rockets and, well, pretty nice range. We have this missile trooper guy that deals damage and can run really, really quickly. We have this basic guy that fires pretty fast and, well, that's about it. We have this flame guy that hurts until he gets hit by grenades. He is hurt. Barbecue time.
Training.
Yeah, units, which I also did not talk about actually during the GDF campaign as of now. They have different voice lines based on what you give, what orders you give them. So if you give them attack commands, they have a different order. Which is also very cool about this game.
Unit ready.
Yeah. We could probably test with this army a bit. We don't we all completely don't have to worry about defense at all because this stupid wall is extremely powerful and we're building more troops anyway, so. Yeah, because I also did not give defensive order or G order to those havocs. We had enough problems. Hooray!
Unit ready.
Oh, bye-bye, Peril.
Incoming GDF attacks on our base.
Well, that's actually from the other side. Whenever that is set during this mission, it means there is an attack from here, which is just a spawn wave, sadly enough. Now we'll just quickly go back for a bit, so we can go and heal our forces. I want even more. Well, I actually want more boar tanks, but havocs are actually better because havocs do the damage.
Taking position. Want me to place a rocket somewhere? She's been a good one. Picking you up.
Unit is under attack.
Oh boy! And that's just how you lose troops. Because some of your forces will go forward and your opponent decides to go and say, hey, we have high ground vision.
Understood. Give me the word.
Want me to place a rocket somewhere? Location set. Picking you up.
Unit ready.
Engine running.
Oh, actually we need a third factory? For real?
Technician.
Well, I do think that's only because we have 3 harvesters on the same field.
Of course. Okay. Oh, this.
Her name's Pointy.
Getting to position.
Yeah, this is actually a very good defense until you realize that Grenadiers will absolutely destroy all of your inventory. Because you don't have large AoE.
Construction complete.
Explosive, really.
Unit ready.
Well, more tanks, please.
Rocket standing by.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Like all times.
Like all times indeed, my friend.
Location set.
As if those two were playing Red Alert.
The alert.
With a crap ton of tanks.
Give
So, now our harvesters are long distance mining, as it's called, where, well, they will go and grab resources from very, very far away. Which, for the dynasty, I would say is usually not too bad, actually. Because even when you're long distance mining, well, the money you make will be still pretty good, and if you lose things, it won't be that expensive, sadly enough. I'm doing some orders very wrong there.
GDF has stolen our research on the properties of the Tempest. Destroy the data core to deny them access to our data.
Keep it together.
Keep it together.
Training.
Great.
Secondary objective accomplished.
Our opponent sent an attack
Tech
wave.
center destroyed.
Yeah, the tech center is a bonus objective. You just have to destroy it. Also, based on your luck, sometimes the opponent can go and send another attack wave here, which can be rather annoying, I would say. Because based on whether your opponent reinforces here or not, you're going to go and have to deal with a lot of troops or very, very little. Also, if you, well, feel a bit more adventurous, or adventurous, if you want more money, you can actually steal the enemy harvester refinery there.
Consider it done. Next shoulder. Moving out. Location received. Taking position. Crush it. Loud and clear.
We should sweep the bridge for mines. Where's our technician?
Back home.
Unit ready.
You know what, I'll just build some.
On your command.
Because this bridge is actually mine.
Yes, General.
And because the Havoc is also our infantry carrier, we can go and use that, well, as a useful thing. Did you see that explosion just now? That was a mine that died because of AoE. Apparently we set one off with one of our tanks, so...
Unit ready.
Well, screw it. I'm just driving over them.
Unit ready.
Oh boy. This is a very bad thing because this is an enemy attack squadron with an enemy defensive squadron because I guess they got stuck. Oh, no. Out of here. Screw it. We don't have the durability to really hold. So we're better off going back to base, gathering reinforcements and actually healing up. Now that went really bad because that's probably an attack wave that's going to go and come toward our base soon enough. And well, there we can go and take care of it a lot easier.
Training. Insufficient funds. Our Tempest rig is under attack.
Because high ground vision, missile troopers. Missile troopers are very good in the damaging department as well. Havocs are very good in the damage department as well.
Whatever you need. Yes, General.
Unit ready.
Can I use double clicking to I might select the ones I have on guard duty.
Like old time. Rockets standing by. Tracking movement. Enemy spotted. Like old times. Keep it together. Handles like
No.
Location received. We can handle it.
All of you, let's get ready to move out. And I'll just place 4 of you here. But as I told you, like, at the base it's very easy to take care of. Where the enemy was not so much. It was a cramped space and there's a lot of enemies. Low durability, which means that your units can die very, very quickly. The opponent also likes to go and target lower health units, as long as it isn't too much of a problem, as well as they like to go and target units' weaknesses. So they like to go and target Havocs with cannons.
Unit ready.
So you do need to go and look out a bit for the enemy.
Equipment ready.
Unit ready.
So let us go and push again, shall we?
No problem.
Who's actually the slowest? That has to be the technician then.
Yes, General. Receive
Yes, you are the slowest. So you can also go and take this route down here. It's just that the mines do so little damage to the port tanks if you have the reliable armor. That it's like, you don't really have to care. The first set of mines might be useful to go and steal, mainly because it's a bonus objective. Oh great, another attack wave. Or at least a part of it. Oh boy, of course he had to perfectly be between havocs, which means my tanks can't crush him. Great, drone operators on the high ground. A lot of enemy tanks as well.
Our tempest rig is under attack.
Yeah, that's because of an enemy attack wave. Usually they kind of happen around the same time as well, which makes it even nastier. They don't always. Bring him back because he's veteran.
Training. Unit lost.
Yeah, we're losing troops here.
Unit is under attack.
And then we're losing troops here. You only really get those warnings when you're not looking toward the battle. So you only get warnings here when you're looking, for instance, here, or warnings here when you're looking there. So. Now, I'm just going to go and put my production on hold for a moment. That means that, well, they won't be produced. If I were to go and build a different unit in the same queue, then it will work.
I can wear anything directly into anything. Whatever you need. I'll get it up and running.
So... yeah, I really like just placing the salvage van nowadays here for defense. It's at some point I discovered that and I was like, that's actually very useful. So why am I all of a sudden stopping with producing? Well, because there's going to be a bonus objective soon that requires me to go and have some money. That is why. And there should be enough money. So,
of course.
Be advised, I'm tracking movement to your east. It looks like they're preparing for an airlift on the other side of that bridge. I've got you authorization for the mine drop support.
Well, this was the first bonus objective that I failed. Or actually the second one, because I did not understand that, well, you have to do it there. Also, that's a spot where you can go and have it by 3x3. Everywhere else, it's not going to go and be the case. It's very dumb. Because, officially speaking, we'll be in a chase scene very soon. Light them up indeed. Now, the thing is, if you move your troops too close to, well, either the circle you see below, or... Oops, I was thinking it was a tank.
Emergency evac protocol.
Then this will happen. But if you have enough firepower...
The VIP is on the move. Disable that vehicle. Don't let it leave.
Yes, I know. Then you can actually kill it way quicker.
Engine's taking a hit.
Oh boy.
We are airdropping reinforcements to the south.
HQ, come in. We have the...
So, if you kind of rush it very quickly and you have enough firepower, you can kill it even quicker. The game will also go and drop you some havocs a bit later on the path. I think it's like below here when airdrop, which you can also go and use to chase him. It activates if you either move into the circle you saw or if you destroy the gate, which I more or less did. So you have to go and pick when you want to go and activate it, really. And if you rush him good enough, you could just go and kill him before you know it. So let's go and see what, or actually how we did. So we got all of the bonus objectives, which is a lot, by the way. So we trained 55 units, we lost 33. We lost 13 freaking Havocs, which did most of our damage. Woohoo, big surprise there. Havocs are very, very good in terms of damage dealing. And that's why they'll be one of my core units throughout this entire campaign. Incinerators, we lost 6, didn't do too much. The Dynasty card, we didn't lose anything, which is kind of amazing. And they dealt a bit of damage. The Boar tanks, well, as you can see, they dealt damage, but they dealt only half the damage the Havocs did. Sure, you can say, well, yeah, more Havocs than Boar tanks, and the Havocs could go and have more free reign, but it shows also as well that the Boar tank is your defensive tank, and your Havoc is your offensive unit. So the Missile Troopers didn't do too much, didn't build too many. They're kind of like weaker, slower, shorter range Havocs that are cheaper. But yeah, I just like the Havoc more than the Missile Trooper. And the more I've played, the more I realize that Missile Trooper is more of a reliability sometimes rather than an effective strategy. So Salvage Van, MCV, Technician, we lost 1. We had to capture the command yard. So, and well, Tempest rigs. And how well did our opponent do? So with the Sentinels, they built 13 of the bloody things. Field Scouts, they built 14. The Hunter tanks, they built 18. They lost 85. They also dealt the most damage, which is almost half. Drone Operators, they built 12. 14 Grenadiers. They trained, 40 lost, 5.8. So nothing too super amazing. But if you wait long enough on this mission, if you take your time, which I normally do with this mission, they can go and build up to 80 units or something stupid. You can also go and see, for instance, how, well, GDF spent their credits. Or, like, they used their credits. Well, they basically first gained their credits, not really doing anything. This is probably during their no-build section. Well, then they spend a bit of their money, then they gather some again, spend a bit, gather, spend, and then near the end, all of a sudden, they decide to go and spend like crazy. Which means that probably when you're sort of near that secondary harvester, they decide to go and build a massive army. Well, our units, well, they didn't do anything. They just cheated the units in, I guess. This is kind of cool about the graphs. But anyway, I want to go and say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, where, well, we will do Mission 3 with the Dynasty.